We're good, let's do it again. That descent part was, yeah, that's where it's at.
Yeah. I have to say, I think I'm a pretty good descender, but Shane just gave me an absolute schooling in how to descend, like a schooling. There he is. Just loving it, look at him. He is just loving it.
Look, today's video, it's about descending. It's not a 101 of how to descend, just sharing a few stories and my time flying down the mountain. It's one of my favorite things to do, best stress relief in the world, and there's something so pure about scaring yourself, and I just can't, it's hard to put into words the feeling you get of going into a corner and all that matters is exiting that corner. You've got to be upright and alive and you're good to go for the next corner. Do that 100 times in a row and it's a good day out if you survive. So here's a video of me descending Mount Buffalo back in 2014, having the absolute best time of my life. Enjoy.
Okay, late 2014, Scott McGrory, well-known Olympic gold medalist here in Australia, tweeted out something about his descent comm up at Mount Buffalo with a 1745. Just so happened to be we were up there that day. We're up there for a training camp. Nice day. I had good legs, so we thought we'd head up the top and give it a crack. What we've got shown on the screen here, we've got power, cadence, speed, heart rate, and most importantly, top right there is the map. So taking the widest lines as possible going in, cutting through, and then widest line out. If you can see up the road, even better. There's no way I'd be cutting out that wide if I couldn't see up the road. Pushing out of the corners, I'll use a bigger gear than normal, just to get on top of the gear and start winding it up. You wind up pretty quick. So look, not cutting those corners. If I can't see up the road, I will not be cutting those corners too sharply. There's always room to back out or to shift off the side if there's a car coming the other way. Again, wide, kicking in and on the gas straight away. No problems at all with oncoming cars. Not taking those kind of risks. Knowing the road is super important, and knowing the road surface is even more important. This road's pretty good. Keep a close eye on the cadence, indicates when I'm coasting into a corner. Also the speed, you'll see the speed wash off pretty quickly in a straight line coming into the corners. Couple of super fast left-handers here. These are absolutely brilliant. Your bike is on rails. One of the first hairpins coming up to the right. Speed down to below about 30 kilometers an hour, to below 22 kilometers an hour. One of the slowest corners of the whole descent. Straight back on the pedals, big gear. Probably the only mistake I've made on this entire ride, other than not going fast enough through a few of the corners, is coming up here to the left. My exit here is super, super wide, so keep an eye on my exit line right here. A little bit too far, almost into the rocks, but kept it upright. Using that adrenaline to get back on the pedals, over 900 watts again and back up to speed. So again, if you make a mistake and you're still upright, you've got to move on. You cannot dwell. If you dwell too hard on a mistake you've made, you're into the next corner and you're over the edge. Okay, left-hander hairpin, out wide, on the brakes into a straight line, let go of the brakes, drop down, accelerate out of the corner, on the gas. Oncoming car, dealt with, no worries. Lots of room to move over and keep it safe. Still on the pedals, still going fast.
What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle.
Okay, big sweeping right-hander coming up. Super important to get this one right. The exit speed is all important for the next section. So around the corner and bang, up on the pedals again. 1,000 watts. Now, I had no idea where I was on the comm or how I was going against the 745. Sorry, the 1745 I was aiming for. This is just hang on and deal with every corner like there's no other worry in the world.
That's only part of the story.
Probably the most risky part of the descent as well. These drop-offs are deceptively dangerous. And they're the risks you take. Look, if you blow a tyre, if you do come off, you're over the edge. There's no question about that. But if you live in cotton wool, you'll never have this much fun.
If something should happen, don't you be afraid.
Still shooting the power through the roof where I can, out of those corners, just to get that speed up. As I pull out of the site, my data's still going to be on screen there, but the car cannot keep up through this section, so I'm long gone. We'll fast forward. There we go, 17:30, average of 61.7 k's an hour.
So we knocked off about 15 seconds from the descent com. Pretty happy with that. That'll go one day soon. Someone will bomb that descent and take a lot more time out of that, and I can guarantee they'll have fun doing it too. So again, be careful out there. If you want to get better at descending, descend lots. Take risks and have a heap of fun doing it. So thanks for watching. We'll go for a ride again soon.